So this is a little just tour of the outboard side of what's going into this tone. So real quick, the guitar is this Charvel, what is it, a SoCal, I forget the model names anyway, but there's a 50 watt JCM 800 that I rebuilt. It's got a it's got a turret board instead of the original PCB, and I have a switchable 2 different cathode bypass caps on V1 to give a little more gain there. But basically, yeah, gain is dimed. Master is down quite low, just around 2, and you can see treble is a bit low, mid is quite high, bass is about neutral, presence is also quite low. That is going into the 2 notes Torpedo Live. That has right now it's just loaded with it's like an orange 212 cabinet, and yeah, that feeds into the Eventide, the H9000, which we'll look at on the computer, but that's sort of providing all the effects. In terms of pedal stuff, really the only thing I'm using going into this is actually I've got the MXR EQ with just a little bit of mid boost and kind of pulling down some of the low a bit. And then on the this Jackson Audio Asabi, I'm just using the boost side, which is in its tube screamer kind of mode. No drive, tone up a little past noon, and volume is about at 3 o'clock, so about 3/4 of the way up. So that's the sort of hardware side of this, and then yeah, let's jump over to the computer. So this is the H9000 editor, and I'll just walk you through really quick the main effects chain here. I have this, it's basically a micro pitch plus and minus 8 cents on either side with a little bit of delay, 15 and 27 milliseconds, and those are panned. And there's a tiny bit of modulation to those delay times, so they're just sort of changing a little bit. Then I have this filtered ping pong delay, dotted 1/8 and 1/4, nothing special there, just level down a bit. And that's it. These other guys are not being used. And then over in the Torpedo remote, we have, it's this orange 212 cabinet. What does it say it has in there? It's got just vintage 30s in it. I believe I'm using, so there's both a front mic, which is like a 421, and then a mic on the back, which is an 87. And let's just really quick disable the, the modulation and the delay here, so we can hear this a little more dry from the guitar. So that's sort of the tone. If we hear just the front mic, we get, it sounds pretty nice by itself, and then we add the back mic. Just the back mic sounds pretty distant, but just really fills it out. So then back in the H9000, let's add in the, we get that real stereo effect. And then the delay just kind of, is some extra fun on top.
That's basically the sound. So uh, amp, a little bit of detunings, bit of delay, and then just what just sounded to my ear like a pretty full, nicely balanced cabinet that had some of that kind of upper mid excitement, but not too shrill. And yeah, hope that sounds good to you.